Good afternoon, guys. Today it's time for top common pronunciation mistakes in business English, part 1. I hope you will enjoy the video and you will improve your speaking skills. So let's start. Okay, so let's begin with common mistakes. Here are some of the top common pronunciation mistakes in business English, especially among non-native speakers, with clear examples and tips to notice them. 1. Mispronouncing silent letters. 2. Stressing the wrong syllable. 3. Confusing similar vowel sounds. 4. Incorrect pronunciation of ed endings. 5. Mispronouncing th sounds. So, continuing the common mistakes. 6. Pronouncing every letter. Overpronunciation. 7. Mispronouncing common business words. 8. Flat intonation. 9. Confusing numbers and word stress. And 10. Ignoring connected speech. Okay, guys, we will start with the first type of mistake, which is mispronouncing silent letters. English has many silent letters that can cause confusion. For example, there is one word that many people say incorrectly because they say it debt instead of debt. And it means that someone has to pay money to somebody in the context of companies. And then there is another word, receipt. And many people say it wrong, but the correct one is receipt. The tip here is learn common silent letter patterns like B in debt, P in receipt, K in no. Silent B, as I said, for example, we have debt and then we have the word doubt. There's no doubt about the figures. Next silent letters, it's gonna be silent P and silent K. Silent P, it's receipt or prompt. Psychology, used in marketing and HR, this word can be. Please keep the receipt for reimbursement. Silent K, no, knowledge, knock-on effect. This will have a knock-on effect on sales. Two silent letters are silent T and silent L. Silent T will be in the word often, common, very common in speech. Fasten, listen. Please listen carefully to the proposal. And silent L, have, would, should. We should review the contract. Here we have another two letters which are silent. So it's going to be silent W and silent GH. Silent W, answer, right, wrong. Please write a summary of the meeting. And then silent GH, hi, though, through. We worked through the budget. Next silent sounds, silent H and silent N. Silent H, our, honest, honor. Let's have an honest discussion. Silent N now, autumn, column, Check the final column in the report. And here we go with the second mistake that most people make, stressing the wrong syllable. Incorrect word stress can make you hard to understand in meetings. Present when you mean the verb, but you stress the first syllable, which is incorrect because when it's a verb, you should stress the second syllable. Wrong one as well would be product, when you want to say it's a verb, but you pronounce the first syllable. So the tip here is nouns and verbs often have different stress patterns. As I said, noun will have the stress on the first syllable and the verb will have the stress on the second syllable. And here we have the first example, noun and verb stress changes, which is very common. The first word is record. When we say record, simply, it's going to be a noun. Please keep a record of the expenses. But the verb will be record. We will record the meeting, so it will be the second syllable stressed. Here we have two more examples. It's the word contract and increase. If we put the stress on first syllable in both words, it's going to be a noun, and when we put the stress on the second syllable, it's going to be a verb. So in the first one can be, the contract expires next month. They may contract the workout. Increase. It's going to be a noun. There was an increase in revenue. We plan to increase prices. So here we have another two examples. Export, import, and permit. So once again, when we stress the first syllable, it's going to be a noun. So exports are rising. And the verb when we stress the second syllable. So we export software globally. And permit, the same. If we put a stress on the first syllable, so it's going to be you need a permit to operate. So it's going to be a noun. And a verb when we stress the second syllable, permit. The policy does not permit this. And two more examples, progress, which is my favorite word, and the next one, present. So once again, if we stress the first syllable in the word progress, it's going to be a noun. So let's review our progress. And when we stress the second syllable, it's going to be a verb. The project is progressing well. Stress changes that effect meaning, not noun or verb. Okay. And then we have present. It's going to be noun or adjective or verb. And when we stress the first syllable, it's going to be noun or adjective. And when we stress the second one, it's going to be a verb. So, she gave a present overview. He will present the data. Here we go with the best tip for stressing the wrong syllable. I mean, to fix this problem, you have to. When it comes to nouns, we stress the first syllable. And when it comes to verbs, we stress the second syllable. Hey guys, here we go with the third common mistake during pronunciation. So, confusing similar vowel sounds. Small vowel differences can change meaning and sound unprofessional. Word pairs. Ship, sheep. Common confusion. We will sheep the order. Correct difference. Ship or sheep. Because the correct sentence should sound, we will ship the order. Live and leave. I will leave early. It's incorrect because it should be I will leave early. So we have the live versus leave. Cost, coast. Common confusion. High cost of labor. It's obviously wrong. It should be high cost of labor because cost versus coast. And the last pair, full and full. The schedule is full. Full versus full. So we have the short vowel versus long vowel in this table. It's very important. And here we go with one of my favorite examples in business sentences. We will ship the products tomorrow, which is incorrect. We should say we will ship the products tomorrow. And short tip here, short vowels are relaxed mouth and long vowels are stretched sounds, often written with double letters or silent E. Okay, so now it's still about short and long vowel sounds, but now it's gonna be versus E. Word pair, first one is sit and seat. Meaning difference, sit is take a position. So in business example, we have please seat here, which is wrong because we should say please sit here. Next word pair is bill and bill. Bill is a name. So the meaning difference, bill is the invoice in business English, right? So the incorrect is the bill is due Friday. We should say the bill is due Friday. And another word pair, fill and feel. Meaning difference. Fill is complete and feel, we use that, for example, we feel in love or whatever. And business example, please fill the form is correct, and most people say please fill the form, which is incorrect. It doesn't make a sense. And the next one is pitch and peach. Pitch in business context, presentation. So we should say correctly, it's let's practice the pitch, not peach. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and stay tuned because the next video is going to be also about top common pronunciation mistakes in business English, but it's going to be part 2. So if you're interested in good pronunciation and you want to improve your English skills, so stay tuned and please comment down the video. You're really welcome always. I love seeing your comments under the videos. So have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.